Max Verstappen withstood a fierce early challenge from the McLarens to win the Austrian Grand Prix sprint for Red Bull. Verstappen led away from pole but came under big pressure from Norris in the early laps, the McLaren driver making a bold move to cede the lead at the start of lap 5 in the uphill turn 3, but Norris lost the lead lasted only one corner as he was immediately repassed, and then to make matters worse, his teammate Oscar Piastri also overtook him. Piastri then held on to second over Norris over the remainder of the 23 lap, with Verstappen eventually breaking out and edging to a comfortable win. I messed up and left the door open like an amateur, admitted Norris had been feeling unwell in recent weeks on a move that saw him repassed by Max. Some things to improve, but right there and then definitely give them a fight in the Grand Prix. Russell was fourth for Mercedes after recovering from losing position to Sainz at the start, although the Ferrari driver stayed ahead of Hamilton in sixth. Leclerc gained 3 position from his disappointing grid position to finish 7th at the expense of Perez, who poor run in the second. Red Bull continued taking 8th. Verstappen's latest victory, his third in the last 3 sprint races so far this season, and his 10th in the short form overall since its introduction in 21, adds 2 extra points to give him World Championship lead over Norris to 71 points. And yeah, focus now made turns to the main Grand Prix, but having felt like he should have been beaten World Championship leader Verstappen's victory in each of the 2 past Grand Prix, Norris was left with fresh regrets in the Austrian sprint. First race after a storming from second in the grid, with the field having to wait a little longer to get the racing action underway after the initial start was aborted due to the position of photographers behind the barriers at turn 1. The addition of an extra formation that dropped the race to 23 laps. Verstappen held his qualifying advantage for the start and the first lap, but soon would be under fierce pressure from the papaya cars behind, staying within 1 second of the Red Bull once DRS was enabled at the end of the first lap. Norris had access to overtaking down the Red Bull Ring's 3 main straights and could therefore apply constant pressure to the leader. Norris made his move for the lead, and brilliant say so 3 corners into lap 5, coming from a long way back, approaching the braking zone, going into the right hand, and Norris saw a gap and decisively dived down the inside to take advice action to avoid a collision. But this lead lasted a few seconds as Verstappen clearly positioned his car to get a good run and jetted Norris on the next braking zone. Having held a brief watch of his own, Piastri then sensed his own chance, and with his teammate disadvantaged on the corner exit, the Australian got round the outside of the system McLaren at turn 5. Despite coming under late pressure from Norris, Piastri successfully held on to second, and Norris, it's just a bit silly from his side, otherwise it's a good race and he made the most of his opportunity. Just wishes he made did the move one more lap later, but Verstappen admitted once the DRS opened it was very hard to get off, and he said he enjoyed the battles with the McLaren, and in the end he got the win. And before I go, let me run you through the classification from the sprint. Verstappen coming out on top. Good win for him. He had withstood that pressure but did it well, and once again arguably got the win in a car that wasn't the fastest. Piastri, I think he'll be pleased to beat Norris. Get that position, nice little move, and Norris will be kicking himself. Like I say, could have won and ended up in third. For Russell, he'll be pleased, maximised his job. I think Sainz did well to probably beat Hamilton. He'll be a little frustrated not to get a place or 2 higher. Leclerc in 7th, decent recovery from obviously a frustrating qualifying session with everything that went on. Perez in 8th, frustrating. He really should be doing better than that. Miles off Leclerc too. Magnussen 9th, so close to points. He probably will be frustrated in the way. Stroll 2, Ocon and Gasly down there. And then, you kind of feel like for the second half of the grid, there's a lot of disappointment because these teams just didn't really stand a chance at scoring points. But looking in the order, it's pretty much as you'd expect, really. Mostly, except maybe the Alonso being so far down the pack. Kicks Albert Williams at the back, who seems to be really struggling. At least Sargent beat Albon for once, fair play. Haas looking good this weekend. Stroll really improving his performance. And RB maybe slightly back further up the midfield. Maybe their upgrades coming this weekend are making a difference. But just not a lot those teams down the bottom could really do. Obviously with only the top 8 scoring points, making it I don't know, in a way kind of a bit pointless for them, this sprint format. So anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.